Hello, guys. Welcome to another recap for today's session. It's August 2025 and it's the 29th, so August almost over. Today we had a great session, okay? Not in terms of PNL, but in terms of reading the markets and see what was actually going on. But I do have an issue. So I am not able to hold those contracts that I put on and not really understanding and consider the risk that I decide to put on. Okay. So I have to get over this thing that I have because my reading is actually pretty good and I can see the setups and know everything really well. And so I'm up to $137 before commissions. After commissions, I'm up to $100. But that was a really good session. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to hold the trade that I was in, and that was a big mistake. Okay, so let's go through the session. As you can see, the market came up yesterday through a resistance that we had for the past week. Okay, so as you can see, the past week, this week, and a few days from the past, we had this the 23,611 area as resistance, and the market went through it multiple times, not being able to break. And then yesterday we finally broke through. So when I came today in the session, what I was looking for was either seeing this area to have some sort of support, and then eventually we would have moved up, so back to the high of 23,791, or break through, retest, and keep going down. Okay, so my analysis was spot on, and also the execution, because I was pretty good into executing my trades, but unfortunately I wasn't able to hold them. Okay, so I'm seeing now how I'm reading market correctly and how everything fits in perfectly. But I have to fix this issue that I have in terms of sizing and really like accepting the risk that I'm putting on. Okay, when I have this sort of setup, I have to accept the risk. Okay, this is a great setup because we have a multi-day resistance slash support. Okay, and so when we have a break of this in terms of multi-day resistance or support, the market keeps going that direction and stays there. Okay, so today I did everything okay. So I came into the session around 8:30, as I usually do, and first things I've noticed as the market kept going to this area and we pulled back up, and so I tried a long, and at a certain point I was long and on this and aiming for at least the 23,737, and I was along with one MAQ. Okay, just because I wasn't fully confident on this, and so the market was doing lower high and lower lows, and so it was basically bearish. But also I saw it holding the past week resistance, and so which turned into support. And so I tried the long. The news came out 8:30, a bunch of data, and the market pushed up. So I held my contract. I was looking for at least the 23,732, hopefully going to all-time the previous day high. Okay, so that was 23,802, but the market came right back down and knocked me out of my position. Okay, which wasn't a big deal because the trade was in both directions. We had a bearish thesis and a bullish thesis. Okay, the bullish was we held the support and we were moving back up. The bearish was we break through, we retest, and we go lower. So what happens? The market open. Let's put the let's plot the orders that I put in. Okay, so this was my first order. Okay, so I went in long, but then I got kicked out. So I was long here. Okay, I was long here, and then I got kicked out. Then what happened here? Okay, it's very important because at this point, when the market opened, I got kicked out of my position as market came out. Then I was looking at how the market was reacting at this huge level, which we were looking for the past days and a few days from last week. And so what did I do? Let's look at the position as well. So as you can see, the market came right back down. Okay, and as it came right back down, I entered the market short on the pullback. I added three contracts, and then six, and then nine. Okay, so as I added, I was in these nine contracts. Okay, I was in these nine contracts. The market pushed right back down, and I closed at three, and then I closed another three, and I missed, guys. I missed this pushing down, this push down that we had at the second 10 minutes candle. Okay, and that was a perfect setup, perfect setup. We had a break of the support, retest, and then boom, it just crashed right back down. And I knew I had to hold it, but unfortunately I wasn't. I just took the profit, but and then nothing. Then I looked at this and I waited for the market to come down, and bought one, and then I closed one, and I scalped some contracts, which wasn't too bad. So I ended up closing the day up to $100. Okay, after commissions. So you can see this one a little bit more clearly on the 60 minutes. Okay, so as we saw on the 60 minutes. You can see how this was a huge resistance and then turned into support. So I was looking at the market coming down. We had some sort of buying in this area, and so I was looking for the market to move right back up, but it didn't move back up. Then after it broke, I trade the pullback and I went short. Okay, that was a perfect entry. Unfortunately, I had the contracts. I should have held it because this sort of setup, especially when you have a multi-day support and resistance, you want to hold the trade as far as it goes. As you can see, the market is still trending down, and even with 3 MNQ, let's make some counts here. It would have been, let's say, from here 610 to end of the day, pretty much 457. So pretty much would have got 170 points, which if we put it into, so if we put it into accounts, those points on three contract would have been 160 points on 3 MNQ. I had 9 at the beginning, then I closed 3 and I closed 3 more. Should have held this position and get at least 100 points, which would have been $600 and probably would have been up $700. But this one, this sort of setup, you want to be big into it and push on the accelerator. But messed it up again. But it's not a big deal, because what I'm really happy about is that I'm reading the market correctly, I'm entering the trades correctly, but I have to fix this holding time that I have and this sizing position. So this is all for me today. It wasn't a bad week. I'm pretty happy with the week. Sure, underperformed. You can say that, but I'm looking forward for the next week and see if I can fully capitalize on the opportunities that we will have. Okay, so guys, I hope you had a great day. Please like the video, leave a comment, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.